So when we think of executive functioning, one of the big pieces is that while it might not be a trait, it might not be a verb, it's certainly the deficits of lived experience. It's the inability to do certain things that make us aware of the executive functioning we need to focus on. Let me create structure, let me create boundaries, let me create routines rather than just flying by the seat of my pants, which is the easiest thing to do because then I'm not disappointed when something goes wrong. If I am very rigid in my thinking, if I am black and white in my thought process and my organization of my schedule, and I don't wake up at 8:30, I wake up at 9:30 because I silence my alarm 6 times, then all of a sudden, whatever the rest of my day is, I have to reorganize in that moment, and that becomes overstimulating, dysregulating, and then I start losing track of those executive functioning skills I have because of the emotional dysregulation that often maybe supersedes the desires, the goals, the aspirations that we have, or the intentions we have of being productive. There's a lot of those little pieces that come into play when we're thinking about what healthy looks like, because healthy as a child, healthy as a young adult, healthy as an adolescent is, I'm going to say, very different than a grown adult because we haven't learned those lived consequences. If I don't have a routine of sleep as a young adult, I'll make it. I have the energy, I have the consistency, I have the opportunities to let it catch up. But if that becomes the norm, then it's not just through college anymore. It's not just through my initial couple of years of employment. It's now that's how I live, and the brain wants to hold on to that. The memory wants to hold on to that, and then it becomes habitual and subconscious as an adult. And I think it's also important to understand that it comes in waves. There are times when we are really consistent and confident and able to follow through, and other days, because things get heavy, that we do lose track. We do miss some of those expectations, and we don't complete the everyday workout. We don't have 3 meals every single day. Sometimes the consistency of meal times or snack times does not allow me to do it. And then because of executive functioning deficits, the attention to details, my self-control, my flexibility, my memory, my determination or perseverance really starts to be the consequence of it.